Well, what a day it was for Husker fans, for Nebraska faithful. A new head coach has finally been named in Matt Rhule. And what felt probably like ages for Husker fans also felt like a long time for us as the media. But we got a chance to talk with Matt Rhule today. Trev Alberts broke down why he hired Rhule, the vision he sees from Rhule. And it all starts with toughness, bringing that physicality back to Nebraska football.
A focus on toughness. If there's anything this program's been about the last 30, 40 years, is this is a program that's based on toughness. And so I was looking for coaches who understood what toughness looked like, what practice looked like, and ultimately getting back to the vision of being the most physical team on the field on Saturday. That's Nebraska football, that's Husker athletics, and toughness was a key component of what our vision was going to be.
And in that is Matt Rhule being a new program builder for this team. Now, the interesting background behind this hire is that they didn't know how soon this would happen. That Trev Alberts said today the deal happened on Thanksgiving Day, but actually Matt Rhule and his family took a visit to Nebraska beforehand to see if they liked Lincoln. They did it on a game day, and it's safe to say this was the right fit for this family, and this is the right fit for this program. Now, a big question still remains. They have $7 million to hire assistant coaches fill.
Yep.
But players and fans want to know, will Matt Rhule be keeping Mickey Joseph?
Yeah, and that's kind of the big question right now. Not a lot's known about the situation regarding Coach Joseph. Trev Alberts opened up the introduction to Matt Rhule by saying thank you to Coach Joseph and thanking him for his time. But really, that decision is going to come down to Mickey Joseph. Trev Alberts did speak following the press conference about Coach Joseph's situation.
Mickey's an outstanding coach, and he's obviously got a huge and bright future in the business, and we'll see whether it continues here. Obviously, Coach Rhule wants to sit down with him, but I have so much respect for Mickey Joseph and what he's done for our program, and our players do as well.
Many have voiced their support on social media for the program to retain the former interim head coach, including a few recruits, such as Arnold Barnes, a three-star Nebraska commit who tweeted today simply, "Keep Mickey." Four-star Nebraska commit Malachi Coleman furthered that support by retweeting Barnes' message. Coleman himself has not been shy about the impact Joseph had on his decision to commit to Nebraska. In fact, his Twitter banner has a quote from Joseph that reads, "They don't want this giant to wake up." During the press conference today, Coach Rhule was asked about Joseph's future with the program.
To me, it all comes down to fit. People have to want to be here, number one. They have to want to be in the role that they're in. And, we have to all move forward. Again, when I've not had success, it's when, some people are pulling in one direction. There will be a very clear vision, a very clear process for how we do things within the walls of the football program and, within the X's and O's. And so any staff member that's bought into that, I'd love to talk to, and I agree. I think Mickey did a fantastic job, and I've known Coach Joseph for a while before that, not personally, but professionally. Excellent recruiter, players love him, so I'm anxious to have a chance to visit with him and the rest of the staff.
Safe to say a lot of decisions still left to be made for Matt Rhule and whoever he decides to hire or keep on, but for now there's a lot of hope, a lot of excitement to bring back to Nebraska football, you guys.